Hello, and welcome back to Hitman 3 and the On Top of the World mission set in Dubai. And today we will be taking care of the Asmodeus Waltz, which is an escalation. It's a 3-level escalation for which you will get 2 challenges and 2 rewards, one of which is the lovely looking golden briefcase here. So for level 1 we have a restricted loadout and we have 3 targets, and that's all we have to go on. So right from the start, off the bat, what we're going to do here, as you may be aware if you've watched some of my older videos, I am not a big fan of the escalations. So for levels 1 and 2 I will be attempting a silent assassin run, but if I lose my silent assassin I'm not too bothered. And level 3 is just going to be an all-out running gun battle, I believe. So from the very start we're going to make our way to the black and gold bar, because we are going to require a change of outfit. So once we get to the bar we're going to make our way through to the storage room at the back, where we will find one event staff member. We're going to render him unconscious. We are going to hide his body in the closet provided, and then we are going to add insult to injury by stripping him naked. So now we can move around a little bit more freely. Now our first target is actually in a bathroom which is just beyond the laundry room that was just to our right. But I'm not entirely happy with this disguise when I know that there is a better one. So we're going to make our way up the stairs and we are going to render the guard, or the event security, unconscious. We're going to take his gun, so we now at least are armed as well. We're going to drag his body down to the end of the corridor and hide him in the provided closet. And once again we are going to render him naked. So now we have pretty much free reign and a weapon. So we're going to go back down the stairs and we're going to take care of our first target. So into the laundry room, ignore the guy in here, into the bathroom beyond. Still not sure who that guy is, but we'll get back to him. So there are 2 people in this room, one of them is our target. So we're going to make our way into the cubicle furthest from us and we are going to trigger the electrified toilet, and that's going to get our non-target event staff member to come in and investigate, and when he does we can close the door behind him, render him unconscious. There we go. We're going to leave his body in here, and there's nowhere really to put him, so we are going to try and tuck him up away from the door a little bit. We're going to select our silenced pistol. We're going to check that there's nobody else in the bathroom lobby area or foyer area. Then we're going to walk out and we are going to approach our first target and shoot him in the head. There we go. 1 down, 2 to go. So we're going to take his body and we are going to hide him in the cubicle with his unconscious friend, and hopefully no one goes in here. I still don't know the map and everybody's routines very well, but I don't think anyone comes into this room. So on to target number 2, and target number 2 is, I'm trying to remember, I believe he's a guard. There he is, and he's right over there. So we're going to go back behind the security room and down the corridor where we hid our security guard, straight through the double doors, straight through the double doors ahead of us, through the double doors around to our left, and here is our target. So we're going to get behind him, we're going to wait for the doors to close, we're going to threaten the demon looking guy over there before putting a bullet in our target's head. There we go. So 2 down. We're going to take his body and we're going to drag him to the closet provided, which is behind us. We shouldn't get spotted. There we go. So onwards and upwards to our third target, who I believe is one of the maintenance staff or one of the housekeeping staff, and they're up on the next floor, which will enable us to change our outfit once again. So we're going to make our way to the tech area above the art exhibition, all the way around, same way we do for most of these routes, over the scaffolding. I'm going to grab that crowbar just in case. I don't think we need it. We're going to use our instinct to check where the guard is. The guard's in a good position for us right now, so we're going to knock him out, and he saw us. Oh dear. Right, well, sorry mate, you're going to have to go. So with him ruining our silent assassin rating, we're just going to take his outfit and leave his body right there, and then we're going to approach our third and final target and put a bullet in her head. So that is essentially level 1 taken care of. I'm sure things will get a lot trickier. So we're going to make our way to the nearest exit, which is just down the far end of the corridor. Just be aware of the enforcer there to the left. And we're going to exit via the lift shaft here. So level 1 taken care of. And for the start of the challenge, or the escalation, we do get one challenge pop up. There's confirmation everybody is dead. So we're going to move on now to level 2, where we have 2 more targets, and every single target now has a specific method of execution. So we have drowning, electrocution, fire axe, accident, and explosion. So this should be fun. So level 2, right from the start, off the bat, exactly what we did in the first level. We are going to make our way around to the black and gold bar and acquire ourselves a change of outfit once again. So all the way around, up the stairs, we're getting a nice cardio workout here, and around to the black and gold bar and through the side door. And again, we are going to render our server friend here unconscious as soon as he's got his back to us in a decent position. There we go. So we're going to once again hide his body in the closet provided and proceed to take his outfit. So each of our targets now requires a specific method of killing. So we're going to grab the rat poison from behind where we've just hidden our friend there, and that will come in handy for the poison kill on the penthouse chef. So again, we're going to make our way up the stairs before we go on, and we are going to render the event security member here unconscious and take his outfit and his gun. There we go. So gun collected. We're going to take his body, we're going to drag him down to the end of the corridor, and we're going to hide him in the closet. So all of these specific kills are incredibly easy to achieve, with the one possible exception of the explosion kill, because we need to create an explosion, but we'll get to that. So once we have our friend tucked up, we're going to go through the double doors, through the security room, and out the other side to our left, where we have our security guard victim who needs to die via an accident. So we're going to get behind him, render him unconscious, take his gun, grab his body, and we're going to throw him over the balcony into the lobby below, and that counts as an accident. So 1 target down, 4 to go. Our next target will be the art technicians around the back of the art installation, and that will, our target is still the gentleman here. And just here by this water cooler we will find a propane flask, which will come in very handy for the explosion kill. So what we're going to do now is just wait for the young lady to join our victim here, and they're going to stand and discuss the light fittings that are dangerous. And the young lady will eventually wander off again, and once she's at a safe distance, we are going to render our victim unconscious, just as our first target's body has been found. But it was an accident kill, so we're all good. So once the young lady is safely away, we're going to render our victim unconscious, drop our propane canister, and sneak up behind the young lady and render her unconscious as quietly as possible. And we are then going to drag her back up and past her colleague, and literally just around that corner there is a crate. You may have seen it as I ran past. Beware, there are a number of people moving around in this corridor, as you can see in the distance there. So we're just going to wait for that guard in the distance to turn and move away, and once he does, we can safely deposit the young lady in the cargo crate there. So we're going to make our way back to our target, and we are going to drag him between the water cooler and the plug socket right next to it that you can see. And we're going to pull out our silenced pistol, shoot the plug socket, shoot the water tank on the cooler, and target number 2, electrocution kill, taken care of. So we're going to retrieve our propane cylinder, and we're going to leave that at the foot of the stairs at the far end of the corridor, because the victim that requires exploding is up on the next floor, and we still have the target in the bathroom to take care of. So we're just going to leave the propane flask right there, and we're going to make our way back down to the laundry room. No, the laundry room. Oh yes, I remember. Sorry me, silly me. We are going to need a fire axe for the kill, aren't we? That's not the laundry room. The laundry room. That's the one. Right, once again, ignoring the gentleman in here, we're going to make our way through the laundry room and into the bathroom. And using our fire axe this time, instead of the toilet, we are going to distract the event staff member into the bathroom. And when he comes in, we can then render him unconscious and put him out of our misery.
I think you forgot something.
Yes, I did. I forgot my winning lottery numbers for this year. Right, so our target guy here is now unconscious. Once again, we're just going to try and pull him away from the door as best we can. Use instinct to check that the coast is clear. Exit the cubicle, approach our target, and launch our axe at his head, just as our second victim's body has been located. So we are now going to drag our third target back into the toilet cubicle with his colleague, and we're going to leave him in here to simmer. So we're going to leave the axe there, we don't require that any longer. We have 2 more targets to take care of, one of which is the exploding kill, and one of which is the poison kill. And I've gone completely the wrong way. So we need to exit the bathroom and go around to our right and up the stairs. And we're going to head now for the server area, where we collect the elite guard's outfit. And we will pick up our propane cylinder on the way. There we go. And make our way up the stairs and through the tech area here. And not forgetting to grab the crowbar on the way, because our 5th and final target is up in the penthouse. So again, once we vaulted the scaffold in, we're going to check on the location of the elite guard, who is in position for us and is about to move, and this time we got away with it. So we're going to take his unconscious body and we are going to hide him in the storage room just behind us here, and we are going to take his outfit. So this time, with no help from the elite security guard, we are managing to maintain our silent assassin rating. So we're going to exit the storage room, recollect up our propane cylinder, and we're going to make our way into the maintenance area, or the maintenance corridor here, where our fourth target is currently standing on the phone. Right next to a balcony, 2 floors up. I wonder what's going to happen when we detonate this. So once we're a safe distance away, we're going to detonate the propane cylinder and watch the young lady take her first and only flying lesson. I don't think she quite stuck the landing. So 4 targets are now taken care of. We have 1 more to go, which is the chef up in the penthouse. So we're going to make our way up to the penthouse, taking out the camera on the wall of the corridor. We're going to bust our way up into the staff entrance to the penthouse, make our way all the way up the stairs, and at the top we are going to duck into the larder, and we are going to render the penthouse staff member in here unconscious. There we go. We are going to hide his body in the deep freeze provided, and then we're going to take his outfit because we will be able to do what we're about to do much easier as a server. So with that taken care of, we're going to make our way round now into the kitchen, and we are going to poison the chef's bottle of water on the counter. There we go. So once the chef and the soldier or the elite guard member have finished their conversation, or maybe even before they finish the conversation, the chef will take a drink from his bottle of water. He will get sick, he will come into the larder where there is a bathroom, and we can then drown him in the toilet. So as you can see, he is now taking a drink from his bottle of water. He's starting to feel a bit queasy. He's heading for the bathroom at a phenomenal pace. So all we've got to do is follow him into the toilet cubicle, wait for him to get in position, and drown him in the toilet. There we go. So 5 targets now taken care of. So that is level 2 also dealt with. All we've got left to do is to make good our escape. And once again, I am going to go for the executive elevator exit. And there we go. So 2 levels down, 1 more level to go, and things are going to escalate exponentially at this point. So for level 3, we now have to kill all 5 of our targets with a silenced submachine gun, and we have to be wearing the devil's own costume while we do it, which is actually rather a snazzy costume. And there is the devil himself, applauding our efforts so far. 1 silent assassin, 1 very nearly silent assassin. So the devil is now gesturing to us to our left and beckoning us over to where we will find a golden silenced submachine gun and a golden briefcase, and we are going to combine those 2 so that we can move around freely without being shot. So what we're going to do now basically is exactly the same thing we've done in the last run. So there are still the 5 targets. We have to kill them all with the submachine gun, but what's different this time is if I lose my silent assassin rating, I will just kill everyone who is in my way. I'm not going to try hiding or dodging. As you can see, I'm just knocking everyone out as I go so that I don't have to worry about people. We're not even going to enter into the bathroom. We're just going to open the bathroom door, take out our first target with our submachine gun through the door. We're not even going to worry about the briefcase anymore. We're just going to start killing our way through to our targets. We are going to pick up this guard's silenced pistol though, so that we don't run out of submachine gun ammunition. So we're going to make our way down the corridor and into the security room, where we are going to eliminate all 3 people in here, one of which is absolutely deaf as a post, as you can see. So, once this room is cleared, we will once again select our submachine gun, open the doors to our first target, and unload into him, and not a single bullet hit the devil. So with that taken care of, we can now move on to target number 2, who will be the art technician. We are going to have to clear ourselves a bit of a pathway though. It just so happens that at this moment, someone's coming through the door at the far end there. That woman won't die. There she goes. Right, so once again we're going to reselect our submachine gun. 2 people as we know around here. We're not even going to worry about the woman, we're just going to go straight up to our target and unload into his head. So once again, selecting our silenced pistol, we are going to move on once again, although this time we're going to have to move a little bit more cautiously, as we're going to have to backtrack past a few bodies we've left. And we're going to make our way now up onto the technical area above the art installation, and again we will just lay waste to everyone in our path. It's just easier and quicker than sneaking around. Where are you going? I do like the noise these guns make in Hitman 3. They sound like they're really hitting something this time. So once we're over the scaffolding, we're just going to vault straight over the balcony. Who cares if the guard sees us? And he hasn't. Until that point there. So we're going to vault back over, because I have actually forgotten the crowbar this time round. But we do have a number of guards in the area. So we could wait them out till they all bugger off. Or we could make them bugger off ourselves. Your 6 is about to go overboard. There we go. Your guns are rubbish, by the way. You should really invest in something like a hardballer. Right, so ignore what I'm doing, because once again I have forgotten the crowbar, but do remember to grab it before you move on to your next target. And do remember to select the silent submachine gun to eliminate your target. So that's 4 down, 1 to go, but because once again I have forgotten the crowbar, we are going to have to go back over that balcony ledge and collect it. Come on, Anubis, you could remember everything. That would be very useful. Right, so crowbar finally in hand. We're going to make our way back up once again onto the next floor and approach the penthouse. Bust our way in through the staff entrance, up the stairs, to the very top, and once we get to the very top we will make our way into the larder. And I'm in a very, very good mood today, so you can live. You're going to have one hell of a headache when you wake up, but you'll be alive to moan about it. Unlike everybody in the next room. Including that devil, if I can get my hands on him one day. So we're just going to take out the 2 guards and then unload into the chef. And I do like the way that last bullet hit him right in the face. So that is everybody taken care of, and because we're all the way up here we may as well take the parachute exit. Unfortunately the area is occupied and someone has seen me. I know he ran off. And I can't shoot. There we go. Took enough bullets, and it only took 1 to kill him. Right, so out into the atrium, out to where the golf clubs are. Hello dear, it's your unlucky day. And into our flight suit, and off into the yonder. So there you go, that is our first Hitman 3 escalation taken care of. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all with my new shiny golden briefcase.